Good night, moon.
Good night. For sure.
Starting it off strong.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Are we starting it off?
With you yawning.
Yeah, good. Hey, how's it going? Good. What day is it?
It's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
Fuck, it feels like Thursday.
Hump day. Is anyone humping today?
No, I got my period.
You can still hump on your period in like your own way. Not for you. No. You're not humping today? All right. Well, there you go. There you have it.
Period sex or no period sex? I feel like period sex is fine if I'm like real comfortable with the person. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like day like 2 or 3 for me more so. I don't love a day
my
1.
period's only 2 days.
Fuck you.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like
always
lots of, well, no. So like I was on birth control since I was like 12 because my periods were so bad that I had to be on it from a young age to combat it.
Shit.
Even then, my periods were like 5 to 7 days long and they were super heavy and painful on birth control.
Oh wow.
And then I was on birth control for like 15 plus years.
Yeah.
And then
same.
when I got off of it, now my periods are like 2 days, sometimes 1 day.
Wow.
And I'm like, I would never fucking go back on birth control.
I won't either. I mean, for like mental health reasons.
Yeah.
But like when I went
It's
off
so
of it,
bad for you.
I was like, oh my God, why was I on this for my entire adolescent?
Yeah. And like I hear that like shorter cycles like mean bad fertility. Like if you have only like,
Oh, really?
yeah, it's like normal to have 5 to 7 days for a period.
Okay.
Which honestly, being on birth control since I was prepubescent might have fucked it. I have no fucking idea.
Who knows?
Either way, I will not go back on it, and I love my 2-day periods, so
That's a slight for sure.
hope it never changes.
Jealous.
What are we doing today?
Oh, okay. What are we doing? Let me pull it up.
Riley's got things.
So I was looking at our last episodes, and we did like symbolism of tattoos, and, like rating tattoos, and
Yeah.
like these types of things. I have a list, but this is a little bit different. It's like, how well do you think these tattoo trends are going to hold up over time?
Okay.
Okay.
It's
I'm into it.
The vibe. Some of them are like very specific imagery. Others are like types of tattooing. And you guys can just kind of talk about, I don't know, because I feel like you guys have seen a lot of like aged tattoos.
Oh, covered up
like,
a lot.
What's tattooable and what's not. And maybe just give some insight to the people if they should be getting the things that they want to get.
To the people. Give them the insight.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm ready.
So the first one I have is like moths and butterflies. Do you think they'll go out of style? They'll always
No.
stay in style?
In style till the end of time. Butterflies were some of the first traditional designs.
The only thing that I think we've seen veer away and come back has been placement. So lower back for a butterfly was like the placement, or like the hip, right? So like not necessarily the imagery, but I've seen location change, if that makes sense. Or like the monarch orange, like you don't really see that
Not as much.
but you definitely,
I feel like it's a consistent image in different styles. Like you said, like it
Yes.
comes in and out of trend, but in a different way.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like right now, like it's really huge, like moths and butterflies, like textbook looking, like kind of
Yes.
vintagey looking.
Archival
botanical, like,
But we still get older women
Yeah.
too that want the like colored little butterfly because it's
A butterfly with a drop shadow
Yeah.
to make it look like it's landed on a shoulder. But then,
love doing those.
yeah, like blackwork butterflies are all like the above the elbow kind
Yes.
of deal, and blackwork butterflies on the hairline onto
Oh,
the head.
okay.
I've seen so many butterfly face tattoos where I'm like,
all hot girls have a butterfly tattoo. I love that saying.
that is true.
I don't have one.
Well,
Not hard enough. I'll get there.
I
but
have
like,
two. I have one here and I got my hand
I
recently.
love your new one on the hand. It looks fucking sick.
Yeah.
But like above the knee is a classic one too.
Butterfly, yeah,
Placement.
above the knee.
Even sternum. Well, you
Under
have
the
one
knee
on
too,
your
it like hugs.
No, I have a moth.
the underneath.
I have
Oh,
I have
yeah.
moths, so I have one butterfly.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lex has a huge moth on her stomach too. I love moths.
Yeah.
Honestly, like this little moth that Senga did as like a filler right here. That's
like-
one that I get like the most, you know, like the tattoos that you have, they get the most random compliments. Like you don't think it's gonna be the one that people
Yeah.
point out that you do.
Yeah.
That's the
She's one.
There you go.
Okay, next one is birth flowers.
I think the basic bitches ain't going anywhere, so the birth flowers ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. Again, the same thing, like, can be done among all styles, but it just seems to be that birth flowers are like, I just want a fine line birth flower bouquet, and it has to have these 7 flowers in it.
7. Why is it 7?
And it can be done in other ways, and people don't want to do
Holy
that.
fuck. But they want it this big and they want 7 of them, and you're like, yo, calm it down.
The one
3 at most.
The one I really love that's trending on TikTok right now is like coming out from your ankle, going up your leg in the circle all the way around, that it looks like wildflowers are growing from your leg.
Yeah, that's
sick. And that's enough space that you could fit fucking 7 flowers.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's not going to look ridiculous.
Is that going to be the tree line wrist though?
It's cool
in a couple years.
Actually, I didn't put that on here. Let's talk about the tree line wrist.
That can die.
That's been gone for a while. We haven't had. Have we had requests for that? I just don't know about it.
No, but it has been dead for a bit. But
it has.
I feel like I see a lot of millennials with that tattoo.
It's definitely done a lot.
Why silhouetted trees?
You know what? I think it looks fucking cool. It's way overdone, but I think it's overdone because it does look cool. If you take it for what it is, when it's done well, the shade out, the fog. We live in Northern Ontario. Like, I get why people want it, but it's so overkill at this point that I'm like, I fucking hate it. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Like you see it done very poorly a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like it's so like clip arty, right? But when you can get that tree texture in there and everything, it can look cool. I don't know.
I also just like wish that I saw it done without just being blacked out trees. I think it could look really cool if it was like textured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
But I feel like it was that whole wave of it just being blacked out pine trees that I was like, okay.
Yeah, for sure. But the birth flower thing, like I get, because a lot of people are like, you know, I don't want to be covered. I want something dainty and something that means something to me. So let's get my kids, or let's get my parents' birth flowers. Like it's an easy first tattoo that you're not gonna like regret. And I think that's a lot of people's concern when they first start getting tattooed, is they.
Yeah, I think it's fine if it's like 2 or 3 kids.
Cat's face is saying more than their words.
We're capping it at 3 birth flowers. Anything more than that, when you start throwing your 6th cousin in there, like
you're cut off.
That's where I'm at. It's like, do you?
I also find it hilarious when someone inquires and it's like a chrysanthemum. It's like all the really
I hate the chrysanthemum. There's too many petals.
Yeah, it's a carnation, a chrysanthemum.
No.
Like when it just happens to be the months where it's the most like heavy floral.
Yeah, it's just like so many petals.
You can't do that fine line.
Dainty?
It's just gonna mush together.
And then here's a sweet pea, and the sizing, like the true sizing of difference of those would look ridiculous. So then nothing's proportioned, which is fine because a lot of the time in tattoos things aren't proportionate, and it's all just ends up being an aesthetic thing. But fucking
yeah, that's no.
Yeah, I do love tattooing flowers though.
Oh,
I love it.
them.
I'll tattoo a rose every day of the week.
Flowers are so timeless, and like,
absolutely,
I will literally just continue putting flowers in between
my whole body.
It's pretty. It's like fucking
beautiful,
feminine, and good filigree. It's
Don't
know what to put there. Put a flower.
Walking garden.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. But yeah, if you're doing your birth flowers and you want them fine line dainty, please no more than 3.
Yeah, you heard it here.
I said please.
The next one is
that's very polite.
Snakes, which I feel like has been huge the past
Forever. Snakes forever, all kinds.
I don't.
Japanese, traditional.
Okay, you're right.
I feel like the girlies have been getting like
Yes.
fine line,
Black work.
Yes.
snake in the middle of the back, or like snake going down onto the hands.
Yeah.
Snake in the middle of the boobs.
Yeah. Real witches.
Witches.
Do you think it's going to be like in 10 years from now, they're going to be as popular though? Like I feel like there's an
Absolutely.
influx. No?
I feel like definitely the last 4 years, like those were like the witchy girls are coming out.
I don't know if it'll be as popular because it's kind of in the same realm as like the line work scorpion, the line work snake, the angel numbers. Like I feel like it's a certain genre of girl that are getting these, which slay.
But those have been forever.
No, I know, but like the specific one I'm thinking of, like the very Pinterest line work snakes, because like snakes can be done in 4 million styles.
Yeah.
I think they'll hold up well over time because it's literally just line work of a snake. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like people are gonna be like, "Where'd you get that?"
Because Snick.
Because snake.
Snake.
Speaking of florals, I love when like snakes are in florals, like
Beautiful.
Like, wrapped around a
Wrapping
floral
around it.
or
Beautiful.
something.
Yeah, for sure. What about spiders? I've done a spider tattoo in a hot minute.
I did one recently.
Yeah?
They're big on like stomachs for like the goth girls. Get like
girlies.
black widows like on like the hip bone area. I feel like is big.
Ooh.
I just did one on a hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
chest.
spooky.
Yeah.
Pooky.
Spooky.
Okay. This next one is for ween. Lions and wolves.
Am I ween?
You're ween.
I guess you wouldn't be ween. You're stink? No, you're stink.
Stink
We're both
ween.
stink.
Stinky wiener together. That's nice. What a combo.
If anyone needs to know why I call her Wiener, it's because her name is Katrina, and we all call her. A lot of people call you Treen, and from that it went to Ween.
Ween. And here we
And
are.
now it's Wiener.
It's great.
I call her car the weenie bus.
The weenie bus. Everyone pile in. Fuck lions. What? Cats. Oh my.
Lions and wolves.
Yeah. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
I think.
Clocks and roses alike.
No. Compasses and clocks I'm overdoing. I'll still like do them if it's like a sleeve and whatever. Like I get it. It looks cool and I'm just my eyes hurt. But any animal portrait, if we could avoid putting crowns on them, that'd be nice. I don't think I've taken that kind of work on in a minute.
Crown inquiry in a hot second.
Yeah.
When I first started working here, they were like weekly.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
There's only so many images you can pull on the internet.
And that's I prefer wolves over lions.
Yeah. Also, just
There's only so many photos of lions out
and the
there that I can
holding up
find.
over time, it's just like so many people get the same thing that like when
Yeah.
you guys are all in your 60s, you're all gonna be like, I have that. Like it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm the only Leo that doesn't have a lion tattoo.
think you'll ever get one.
I don't know. Probably not. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but I don't know. I have a wolf. No, here. That one. Right there.
Traditional flash.
Always.
Oh my God, that's the beginning of time.
Until the end of time.
Absolutely. And it lasts the longest. No argument. Simplistic, bold line.
Gold will hold.
Fucking smack it on there. You know what it is from across the room.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Traditional. Forever.
Yeah.
Every day I look at my arms and I'm like, I should have went just trad. Like I love all of my tattoos.
I guess
But I just love how like I'm filling it in now with like thicker shit and darker stuff.
it's
when I
still a
see
line
someone-
work though.
Yeah. And when I see someone with just like a fucking like full trad sleeve, I'm like,
Like it's all the same artist and like super matchy because most of your stuff is trad. Like I'm looking at you right now. I'm like, okay, there is some fine line in there, but it's mostly trad. No,
no.
look at me. I don't know the names of shit.
I really like I started just line work stuff and now I'm just like, but it's who I was at the time. You know what I mean? So like now I'm filling it in with other shit.
Yeah.
Everything I'm looking at right now from here is trad. No, not that stamp, but all of the front of your arm is trad. No. Oh, the cup at the back isn't.
It's a lot of illustrative.
Yeah, and then that. Yeah. Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Your arms look fucking sick.
Thanks.
I'm gonna show the camera your arms. Just want to like dangle your arm in front of the camera. Or you guys creep Riley on Instagram. She's hot.
It's private.
Well, if you're lucky enough, maybe she'll accept. It's private.
Tramp stamps.
Bring them back.
They are back, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just back. Like
Yeah. You need low-rise jeans for those puppies.
Well, low-rise jeans are apparently coming back, but I'm not wearing them.
no. I want a
No,
tramp
thank you.
stamp because they're cute. Me and Brie were talking about this the other day.
Just a full back piece. Just
Wanting tramp stamps because they're cute, but also wearing high-waisted things all of the time. It's
Yeah.
like, who the fuck's gonna see it?
yeah.
Just
The new tramp stamp is the under boob tattoo. Is the sternum tattoo because it's a sexualized area and it highlights a curve.
Hell yeah, it does.
It's very like your bum goes like this, boobies go like this.
I want something. I
It's so nice.
don't think I want to tattoo my actual butt anymore, but I've been seeing so many tattoos like curving with underneath your ass cheek to like hug it.
Oh, I think mine do that.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like when I like bend over, it's like all tattooed and then just white bum
Bare bum,
or
same.
bum. Yeah. Are you still gonna tattoo your cheeks?
Yeah, if I ever make it to England.
All right. Sick.
I think tramp stamps, since they're making such a hot comeback for the first time since the 90s right now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're going to hold up over time, like as in like, this is a classic tat. But I think that's what a lot of people think of when they think of tattoos. Like I think
Oh, yeah.
like, a person who
Barbed
doesn't know much
wire.
about tattoos, they're like, what, you got a tramp stamp on there? Like I feel like it's,
Armband.
yeah. It's the classic, like a girl bends over and you're like, oh shit, what's that? Like,
Or the ankle. She's got a butterfly
I
on
had
her
like
ankle.
teachers when I was a kid that I was like, oh, she's a badass outside of this job. She got a fucking tramp
Yeah.
stamp.
She a little who.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Fine line tattoos.
Well, depends on which one.
No.
Depends on which one. I think the trend is going to stay around for a long time. If we're talking about aging in terms of like how it's going to hold up, obviously some of it's going to fall out. Like that's just even like
either-
soft
yeah.
realism. Like
It's
that's going
either
to
going to
fade.
disappear or it's going to blow out. My God, Berta.
Did you see that? She just fell. So we have a bearded dragon that's behind the camera, and she literally just fell onto her back. I've never seen her. You're not even nimble, bro.
Idiot.
Did you
now she's
fucking
just
see that?
staring at me.
I've never seen. She was on her back, and then she just
She didn't mean
somersaulted
to.
over.
She like went to go move her hand to like start crawling down.
Yeah, and she's getting old.
She made a
and
quick recovery.
she's like, that didn't happen. What are you talking about? Why are you
The
looking
way
at me?
she's staring now, she's like,
What?
I did
She's
nothing.
embarrassed.
What, Berta? Oh my God. Yeah, no, fine line. Either it's going to fall out or because it wasn't, what's the word? Applied properly.
Oh yeah,
I like it pulls under the skin. It's not going to, like, if you use a single needle and or a 3-round tight or whatever to do your fine line now, I'm sorry, but it's going to look like the 3 is going to look like a 7 and the 1 is going to look like a 3 or a 5 over time.
it's not gonna be a blob sometimes.
Yeah, especially like the micro fine line.
Yeah, they need to make sure that they're going to the right people
Yeah, there's like that
because it
whole
can be done
trend,
poorly.
like the no tattoo tattoos. Have you seen those?
I have no idea what you're talking about. That makes no sense. What?
So there's like really aesthetic studios that look like spas when you walk into them in like New York and LA,
Okay.
where they do it so fine line and hardly touching the skin that like it'll fall out in like 2 years. So they are tattooing, but it's made not to last, so that like it's pretty much not there in a couple years,
So they're gray washing into like the
Yeah.
first layer of the dermis.
I guess. And it's like very, very fine line.
Wow, people will literally pay for anything.
Yeah, and they're like $300 for like a cross. Like it's
People
insane.
will literally pay for anything.
Guys, why aren't we doing this? Look at that genius
have-
marketing.
We don't have enough stupid rich people in this town.
No.
It's
Wow.
people, it's like one of those things when you're in like a heavy populated city that like they're like, oh, this is trendy, and I
Right.
have money to throw around, that I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
No.
That ain't
I
here.
want my tattoos to stay.
Yeah,
Maybe with that pain, you're just gonna go away. Get out of here.
Imagine how minimal that pain is,
and they're
though.
marketing it. As
Yeah.
such.
That
Like,
would.
it's
Yeah, that's true. That's
What,
true.
like a temporary or a semi-permanent tattoo?
like it's like semi-permanent. I've seen like TikTok videos where they're like, come with me to get a semi-permanent tattoo, and they're like, they set up a station
And they're not
like, you're getting
sticking it on with...
tattooed. No.
Shit.
What is that?
I don't know.
Should interview them.
Should we do a podcast like on the street?
That would be so much
I
fun.
was
They do that in
thinking that.
Toronto.
Yeah.
I was thinking that. I was like, we
Interviewing?
should just do the pod one day outside, but like, this street is crazy.
It is. Yeah, it's wild. It's the time. There's like constant entertainment. Yeah.
Hand and finger tattoos.
Forever and
Fucking
always.
so sexy. Whenever I'm watching like porn, sorry guys, so it's always going here.
It's always going here.
It's always going here. But when like watching porn, it's like it's all wet and there's all these tattoos and stuff, and it's like jammed into someone's mouth. I'm like, oh, it's so nice. You know what I'm talking about? You look uncomfortable. I'm
No,
sorry.
my initial thought was jewelry. Necklace.
It is. Yes.
I got
See?
a nice new necklace.
See?
I can.
Who is this? I fucking love it.
They need to get laid.
Shh.
You hear that, camera? Any suitors?
No.
Necklace.
Huh?
No, I'm thinking like pearl necklace,
Necklace.
but
Permanent necklace?
pearl. That's not your
Pearl
thing.
necklace.
Oh,
You want me to explain?
No,
it
I
to
don't
you?
want to know.
You don't want that. I guess you could do that with female cum, but it would have to be like a. You know what? We're going to a. Not really. You could if it's like someone's sitting on your face and then she like. You know.
Next question.
so this is kind of like in the same vein as fine line tattoos, but micro portraits.
Oh. Hey. Okay. if you look at Post Malone's fingers, they do look fucking cool. And the fact that they're on his fingers and they've held up is
Yeah, but in
nuts. Is
25
nuts.
years from now?
Yeah, they're not going to be there, but like,
Blobs. If you're doing something the size of a thumbprint, no.
but that's still there. And that's the size of a Polaroid
Barely.
is there.
I mean, it is the size of a thumbprint, but it's just, those are going to be fine.
That's fucking crazy. So, guest artist Quan in KOWN Tattoos in Toronto, he's from South Korea, did these and my upper arm. And it's fucking nuts. Like, I can't believe I'm getting up. Getting up. Yeah, I can't see shit. Tell me where to go.
Yeah, that's good. 1 second. I need to come this way a little bit. Yeah, so nice. She's trying to shake her ass. They didn't see that.
Oh,
They just kind of saw your back go.
devastating.
Your actual cheeks weren't in it.
That's okay.
Just gotta,
Yeah.
just gotta.
Just gotta click here. I know what you mean. Like, they're probably not gonna last.
I mean, I've had this portrait for 17 years. I mean, I guess it's held up.
I would say so. It's a long time.
It's slowly disappearing. On the hands, I don't know. I don't know if the integrity is the same.
Yeah, hands in general fade way more. So I think a lot of it depends on how you take care of yourself. Do you wear sunscreen? What's your How do you want me to move it?
Up? Good girl.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't touch the connections. Got nice new equipment.
Don't fuck the cord.
Behave. Well,
Okay, next one. Blackouts.
Yes.
I don't think they're going to be trendy for forever, but I think they're going to hold up. I mean, how would they not? Like, it's literally drilled into your skin.
Yeah, I think like obviously like as any tattoo, like sun damage is gonna make them not look as good over time.
Probably more gray,
Yeah,
blue tone,
yeah.
depending on the ink. And
But even like within Blackouts itself, the trend has already shifted so much. Like, it was just like, originally it was just like black out a limb. And now you're seeing full like color panels. But also like the white on black. Seeing
the
that you
overlay.
can put color over black and you can shade over black. And then like the negative space blackout work.
I feel like it's one of those trends that like is gonna, I think in a couple of years it's gonna like disappear for like 5 to 10 years and then come back real heavy again.
yeah, probably.
Something along
It'll
those
go
lines.
in circle. But you see a lot of people on blank skin doing it, whereas I think it started as just covering up because they're like, well, fuck it, let's just block
Yeah,
out
there's
the
artists
area.
definitely like specializing in doing blackout like panel work on virgin skin, which is great. But I don't know. I don't know. Why would you use so much empty canvas and just cover it like that? But I guess if you're going for like a full suit plan.
Oh, without needing the cover up in the first place?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think it'll evolve.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you'll see different styles within it.
Next one is stick and poke tattoos.
It just seems like it takes so long.
Takes a long time.
The ones that I've seen, like some of them that I've seen are really good. Like I don't see why they wouldn't stay. But if the person's doing it properly, I think the trend is going to come and go because people are like, why am I sitting through this?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people think it's cool to be like, oh yeah, like it was stick and poke. Like I sat through it or whatever. I think it's like kind of a flex. Maybe some of the kids want to have some, I don't know, street cred.
I don't know. I have two that I enjoy. They take too long. So it's like double, if not triple the amount of time sitting there.
I feel like I've seen a lot of like friends of mine from college who like did their own stick and pokes.
Yeah.
That have already not held up well, and it's been like 10 years where
Yeah, that's also
just-
an application thing.
yeah, it just like pulled together and you can't fucking tell what it is anymore. And
Like if you're pulling off a decent like solid line or what would appear to be like a whip shade in your hand poke, go for it. Like, looks really, really cool. I follow a couple artists that do a mix of machine and hand poke work. So they'll do their line work in a machine and then they'll shade hand poke. And
Oh,
it looks
interesting.
really clean.
Huh. So precise, right, with the hand poke.
Yeah, and I mean, I can't say that the trend's going to go anywhere because I feel like people have been doing their own hand pokes at parties since the dawn of time, but also like just the start in traditional tattooing with it being hand poked. But I think the trend of hand poke artists popping up might simmer a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like I've already seen it simmering. I feel like 2-3 years ago, it was like the thing. Like I saw so many like hand poke artists like coming about, and I feel like I don't really see it too often anymore.
Yeah, I even already noticed that a bunch of the like private studio 2020 tattooers that popped up during COVID are all gone, closing shop, being like, after 4 years, I've decided to turn my back on tattooing and start a different career. I'm like,
Interesting.
okay, see ya.
Power to you. Ornamental tattoos are real trendy right now, and I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're staying. It's like,
Do you want to explain that to people who are listening that don't know what that is?
ornamental looks like almost like lino block prints,
Almost mosaic. Kinda?
mosaic
Yeah.
motif,
Yeah.
stamped type imagery, usually with like just solid black, and they're very clean,
Symmetrical,
ornate,
Beautiful.
symmetrical.
circles and ovals and
I think those are staying. I think that they're the prettier version of the new age, like tribal.
Yeah, I think the placements are really beautiful. Like they really take into consideration body movement. I feel like it's a lot of like symmetrical chest work and beautiful
I like
hand pieces.
like the solid black, or like adornment, I guess would be the word, where it looks like jewelry, like the hands and trailing onto the wrist, and like the throat pieces that come down right into the clav. Yeah, no, I hope those stay. I hope they evolve more. They're
I think some of the ones
stunning.
I've seen, if it's like too tight because it's such solid black, I don't know how well it's going to hold up in the sense of like moving together.
Yeah,
As your skin
that's a lot of like
shifts. Just design it properly.
design afterthought, you know?
Geometric tattoos, I guess, kind of in the same vein.
They're fading out.
Do we get requests for those?
Not really. I was just looking at like the last 5 years.
Yeah, I'm curious if it's already faded out a bit.
It definitely has, because when I first started, I was doing a lot of mandalas and the shit.
Yeah.
We get like the odd full sleeve mandala thing,
Crazy.
but like
We
no
don't
one
do
here
them.
Does it like Kat would have, but it's more of like a.
I've done it, but it takes so long. If they want to pay, like it's going to take a
Yeah,
forever.
I also
do that.
don't really know if it's like culturally right or not.
I think it's fine because it's not from any tribe. It's just like
It's like Indian.
Yeah, a lot of people do it because of, I don't know.
depends
It's like
what ones you're doing though,
bordering on
right?
Mendy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do them because I think it is a little cultural appropriation. Wow, I can't speak right now.
Because like the design,
I didn't realize.
like henna from like Indian, like Hindu, like that's where it's from. So if like a white lady's like, I want a whole sleeve of this, where it's originally just done as henna tattooing for sacred events like weddings and
Yeah, it's usually
Yeah. No, I get that. But like sacred geometry, isn't it?
No,
all like,
but
like you're drawing and it's
no.
all mathematical. Like that's not from.
No, but it's more of like that. So like on Kat's throat, that's sacred geometry, whereas like mandala sleeves are like literally the imagery is pulled from Indian. henna.
Oh, it's
And
the
it's-
like
yeah,
whoop,
yeah,
and then it
yeah.
comes down. I'm thinking more sacred geometry in my head because
No,
that's
sacred
like
geometry is definitely more like spiritual, and it's
Yeah.
tied to many different
Whereas like
religions?
any imagery that
Okay.
you're pulling for a sleeve like that is coming straight from Hindu.
I see the issue. I
It's
see.
only for those people to have done during certain
Yeah.
events.
Yeah.
That it just seems a little. It's
Yeah.
not like it's like, you know, the worst thing you could get, but I feel like it's definitely teetering that line of like, you are white, you don't need a whole sleeve of fucking.
Sure.
yeah. No.
Okay,
But yeah,
bring
the
the cheetah print back. Sorry.
cheetah print.
Honestly, slay.
That's the white girl
There's
fucking.
this one girl I see on TikTok, and she is just frozen in time in 2006 and wears like juicy fucking
Yeah.
suits, and she has cheetah print on her chest.
You're yawning.
I didn't yawn.
Yes, you did.
yawned.
Fucking stop it. Quit your yawning.
She yawned.
I think I'm
you
gonna
yawned. Your freaking eyes are watering. I'm gonna fight her.
What's happening today?
Telling me I'm yawning. I'm not. You're making me tired.
We're gonna watch back and we're gonna see like 18 yawns from Kat.
I don't think I've seen Kat yawn once. You've been yawning.
No
She's momming and gardening.
lies. Yeah, it was a busy day. It was fucking warm out. It's beautiful.
That's nice. I'm gonna go in the sun.
Do one of those.
Bask like a cat.
Do one of those.
My next one was single needle tattoos, but I feel like that's the same thing as we talked about fine line, because most fine line is done with a single needle. After that, I put Pinterest line work patchwork sleeves.
They're gonna stick around as long as Pinterest is available.
But like the specific,
I can picture.
like I even get TikToks now where like girls 2 years ago went and just like placed things this big.
So like a
angel
2 inch
number
by
here,
2 inch.
This here, that there, which like similar-ish to my arms, like a little bit different, but they're getting these tiny little micro line work things and placing them like stickers. And I've seen TikToks where girls are already fucking hate their arms. Like I've seen multiple where they're like,
Really?
because they just did it because it was trending on like Instagram or TikTok, and
That
they were
sucks.
like, I'm gonna go and get all these line work things. And like, oh, that's cute, and then they filled up their whole arms, and now I've literally seen people like start getting removal already, and they've only had the tattoos for a couple of years
What's the process?
because it's like the trend. Like,
Just double down and
yeah, I kind of liked how I was going in that route, but I'm also filling it with different things now. That
Yeah.
it's like I didn't go full just shit like this and called it a day. You know?
Don't call it shit.
I love them.
yeah, Riley just pointed to like a line work thing on the back of her arm.
Yeah. I love them. I love all my tattoos.
Okay.
Kat did the tattoo, hence the reaction. Just so the people.
I'm a walking billboard for Kat.
I know. Even prior to me working here, when did I did that one when I was at the last shop.
Yeah, that's the first tattoo you ever done on me.
So Kat and then probably Jess, right, are the people who've tattooed you the most? Or would Sangha have done more than?
Sanga's only
Jess?
done.
You know what I was thinking about the other day is that for having a guest on, we should see if Jess would want to come on. We should have like other tattoo artists. Wouldn't that be fun?
She's listened to the podcast.
She what?
She's listened to the podcast.
Well, maybe she'll listen to this one and then she'll be like, I don't want to.
Jessica.
Would you like to come on to the pod? You know what I mean? Like to have another tattoo artist that isn't one of us. That'd be cool.
We should actually, I was thinking today when I was thinking about filming this episode, is that we need to do more 3 people ones. Like,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Sanga sit down, Lex sit down.
Yeah, or like
I
outside
can get in front of the camera.
people
Like people outside of here.
for sure.
Cool.
Just like guests or good clients and just yeah, they're people.
So my next one is like sketch work or
Yes.
It was a half yawn, and it's because you yawned. so many times.
Interesting.
the girls are fighting.
Just looks over. I'm not doing anything. Nothing's happening.
I'm tired.
I'm gonna take a nap.
My next one is sketch work or ignorant tattoos. Like how they're gonna hold up over time.
You fucking yawning again? Yo, did you not hear the smack they were talking 5 seconds ago?
You keep talking about it, and then
Yeah.
if someone yawns or if you talk about yawning, your body automatically does it.
Yours isn't?
I'm trying to fight it off. That's anyone who's listening to this episode is gonna be like,
What is going on?
Okay, ignorant tattoos been around forever. Hold up over time? No, they look like shit.
those are some flesh suits I've seen where it's like bought a machine on their own and there's just ignorant tattoos out the ass. Like
Half
head to
of mine
toe.
are garbage, ignorant, slapped on my body tattoos. I don't.
The classic is just like a guy that has a whole flank on his thigh and it's just like
Like a sketchbook?
Yeah,
on himself. Yeah.
literally just like could touch this area and then put a bunch of shit on it. Yeah. Sketchbooky, like illustrative style. And It depends.
It's cool. Like the fairy tale shit.
The
I
fairy
like
tale
it.
type stuff is cool. I just feel like if
The
you
detail get lost.
it's in the detail. So I mean, like, I like the look of cross hatching, but the look of cross hatching obviously is going to like meld into each other over time and just look like a solid black shade. So that's one of those things where yeah, the sketchbook style, cool. Just be aware of
Mhm.
the tightness of the cross hatching, because
I think
then
that's like in general, people don't realize things with really like things that are super detailed that are really close together and stuff like that. In general, just aren't tattooable or aren't
Yeah.
going to hold up, and they just think that it's like, yep, I saw this image, so slap it on me because I said so.
every time I start doing a realism piece, I have to like reel myself in because I'm trying to put every little bit of detail in there, and I'm like, that's not gonna it's gonna shrink.
Mhm.
You can't get every micro detail into a realism piece.
Or it looks cool for the photo and then it's not.
It looks
there when
cool for the photo, and then it heals, and then yeah, it's just
Mhm.
gone.
I feel like I see a lot of artists online being like commenting on stuff, being like, show me it healed, show me it year healed, because like people will post stuff and it looks super sick, but then it looks like shit in a year.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, next one I have down is matching tattoos.
I think it really depends. I think that it's always going to be a thing. It's always going to be like a classic. I have 5 matching tattoos with 3 different girls. We know someone. I was
talking
thinking
about me?
JP, but yeah.
We're just making fun of JP.
No, I love him.
No, I thought we were talking about me and all my matching tattoos.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what I mean? Like, love the kid to death. He's just such a lover. Like, he just like, he's, you know, well, fine. We'll take his name out if we need to. But it's like, there's lots of people that do that. I don't have any.
I think if you have like a chill vibe and like you know that maybe you
Whatever.
know, then it's like if you can laugh at it, if you're not that person isn't in your life anymore and you're like, this is funny.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of the times people are coming in and getting it covered up or whatever anyways. And it's like if that's your mentality, you don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like people when they're like, yeah, we're going to get matching tattoos because we're having just like a silly day and then we're going to go get margs after. I'm like, yeah,
Me and Lex have
girl.
matching
That's fucking
tattoos.
great.
Yeah. What, we don't have matching tattoos.
We don't have matching tattoos.
What's going on?
We don't have matching tattoos.
Me and Lex have them because it was Friday the 13th Flash and Anne was wanting to keep tattooing, so we both got them.
Nice.
I think that we should all get a shop tattoo. Why not?
Just like, we'll get a brand. We'll fucking brand each other with like a hot,
DTC logo on
Nice.
our asses.
nice. No, not the bum. The
Not
bum's
the
too
bum.
nice. Don't ruin a bum.
No, I think that I don't think we should get the logo. We should get something like fucking funny and ridiculous.
I'm into it.
I'll go matching tattoos with you guys. I'm dying here.
I love it. Anthony and I, we've talked about it several times getting matching tattoos because he has his like one tattoo now. So he's like so badass.
Or-
Guess where he wants to get it?
Oh, God. Where? Inner lip?
No, kind of same vibe.
Under his foot,
No,
Behind the ear.
no,
inside.
Oh, the outside of the
like
hand?
here. And because his is
That
like
tickles.
3. Like it's like his these fucking big thick
What are you guys
hands.
gonna get?
So he wants to get my name like here.
Oh, like a Chicano font.
Yeah,
Katrina.
What are you going to get? Tony Ayo?
not there, no. But I would get like a signature.
Yeah, you said you wanted. I
was gonna do that a while ago.
because you can't like.
His is really cool too.
Yeah.
I would like maybe put it like on like my like neck, like back here or something.
be
But
cool.
I don't know. You know,
Next one I have pop culture references or lyrics to songs.
Lyrics always, because we don't have MySpace boards anymore.
My biggest thing
Or
when
the
I wrote that
MSN.
down is
right?
like
Status.
I have lyrics on me by a semi-canceled person. And that's where I think of pop culture is like the Deathly Hallows, Harry Potter shit. And now people are going to get covered up because J.K. Rowling's turf.
Okay, but are you going to get rid of your Maddie Healy tattoo? No, of course not. What's up?
What's turf?
Trans exclusive radical feminist. So she doesn't believe that trans people are.
Trans exclusive radical. Oh, okay. So you have to be a female to be a turf.
She's very much vocal about how trans people are like
Not real.
literally
Oh,
an
okay.
abomination to the world.
Wow, that's intense.
She said that she would be locked up, like in like defense of.
So it's
Okay, Joanne.
it's just like she just like really is horned up about being born a woman. Like I don't get
Yeah,
it.
she's
Yeah.
very anti-trans. She doesn't think that
Why?
trans people, like she thinks it's like you're fucked in the head if you're trans. And talks about it consistently. Her whole platform is for that now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Basically
And all of the
talking about
Harry
how-
Potter cast has come out and been like,
We hate you. We hate
her.
you.
Like we're not a part of that at all.
Yeah, she's like, trans women aren't women, and if you're a woman who is now identifying as a trans man, go die.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
All right.
we dead name her
Oh,
in retaliation.
Joanne.
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 It's the like I just put it because there's like
JK is her pseudonym, but her name is Joanne. Fuck you, Joanne.
Jesus. Like, I don't know why people give a shit. Okay, we're sidebarring here. Why do people care what other people do? I don't understand. It's fucking bonkers to me. Like, how is this affecting you?
yeah.
Like, what's her? I don't get the reasoning.
That's the thing that like I mean with the tattooing, it's like say if you get something for like a show or a musician or an actor or whatever, and then they end up you don't know them personally.
Oh, they end up
And then
like
they end up
being
being
a kid toucher or some shit.
exactly.
Yeah, that's a little.
Because even
That's
like I was just saying,
concerning.
like for like mine, like I have multiple 1975 tattoos, and Maddie Healy has been called out for being like racist and misogynistic and stuff.
Yeah,
And like you're really committing to that when you're putting their shit
committing to the bit.
on you.
I see. People are still gonna get them, but they probably shouldn't
Yeah. I mean, like,
run that risk.
I do like seeing people come in and getting rid of their like Deathly Hollow symbol. I've done so many cover-ups of that.
I'm glad I don't have
And
that.
I like
Fuck.
getting the like seeing the initial email being like, hey, I have a turf symbol on me. Let's get rid of that. I'm like,
I did like a whole Harry Potter sleeve, leg sleeve.
yeah.
Well, there you go. I still fucking love Harry Potter, but like you kind of no, not kind of suck. You suck. Joanna, is that her name?
Joanne?
Joanne. Ooh,
Boo. Yeah.
tomato.
I'm mentally ill. I'm not a real human.
Ah.
You know?
Last two I have are dragons.
Forever.
And then I put gothic font because I think it looks really cool, but I've seen like healed on friends of mine that already have just molded together.
Are you
Really?
talking, like
Sierra
the metal gothic font or like gothic font?
gothic font. So like ye old English, whatever.
Yeah.
Sierra has words. I'm calling her out. She doesn't fucking listen to this, but she got words on the on the top front because I got. She copies my placements all the time. Every time I see her, she's like,
Cute.
literally got a butterfly here in the exact same place because she saw my placement. The
Cute.
words on the front of my ankle. She's like, I saw you got that, so then I got that.
Nice. You inspired me.
Bestie.
Yeah, our like layouts of our tattoos are very similar. It's hilarious. She's a lot more like gothy and cool than I am though. But she got Earth Angel, so like Earth on one,
Cool.
and Angel on the other. But she got it in gothic font, blacked out years ago, and you already can't tell what it says.
Ow.
I know, but I've seen those ones. I feel like it's an application issue.
Maybe. I just think it's like if you don't put. I honestly, and I don't know if other tattoo artists do this, but like I feel like you guys come to me a lot for like font stuff.
Yeah.
And without even asking the client, I'll just put a little bit of spacing in between letters or in between words
Yeah.
without them even knowing because I know it's going to hold up better over time. And they wouldn't think that if you just have it regularly typed, that shit going like even like this one that Kat did here, like the F and the L are already bled together.
Yeah.
It's because I didn't space it enough. And it's too thick of a font that now it doesn't look you can tell what it says, but
I love having a graphic designer on the team.
Oh, it's fucking great. She does everything, literally. She has like 8 jobs in one. She's like a Swiss Army knife.
Riley, can you curve this writing for me? I don't know. I can't.
I cut too. Yeah, scripts. I feel like script is one that like no matter what the font is, there is lots of room for it to not hold up over time.
Yeah. Like, that's why anyone, when they say they want like script or writing, I'm like, traditional tattoo font? That's it?
Or like very basic, spaced out.
Spaced out typewriter
Yeah.
all day, every day. You want that illegible scripty shit? It's just going to loop-de-loop. next year. Sorry.
I had to explain to like two people that ran the other day, because Lex obviously is new to tattooing, and her clients like couldn't understand why they couldn't get this like very loopy like
Oh my
fine
God, and they
line
wanted it like
cursive,
this
and they
big.
wanted it so
Yikes.
small, and I had to go up there and be like, this will not look like anything in 6 months. Like it's not a matter of fact in 10 years from now, like you can't even tell what it says now on a computer. You have to like really look at it.
Yeah.
So like it's not gonna hold up, but ended up picking a font that you can tell what it says, and it looked
Yeah,
really
and it was
pretty.
great, very clean. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm glad we have that between the 5 of us, and then as well as being like a graphic designer, that we have all the hands on deck to be like, yo, is this fucked up?
Yeah, like the different angles of opinion and like different expertise really help, and we all kind of have like our own little niche when you do
for
like
real.
a bunch of things, but
Yeah.
for sure, it's very helpful.
So that was what, script and Gothic font?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like Gothic font, but it has to be huge. So I know what you mean now by like it being at the front of the ankle.
Yeah, like even the one that like, yeah, because it's too tight of an area. Like even mine that's like here, that'll never die because it's spaced out. It's one word and it's massive.
Yeah, there's like a
Yeah, so Riley has divine on the, like the top of her knee thigh, and it's, what is that, like 1.5 inches tall?
Yeah, it's also like used to be just line work.
That looks cool, and that's small.
Cat
I was gonna say, is that legible?
Yeah, fuck yeah,
Can you
Self Love
read that?
Club.
Oh, it says Self Love Club. You can see that.
Yeah,
me see.
super easy.
I've got tiny.
Riley can
tiny
probably read
writing
that
in
from
here.
there.
The self is a little.
It's also in
wonky.
red though
But
too.
the
It is wonky, but I also did it myself when I was tattooing myself.
Oh, I
down
think
here.
it's cute. Love Club, the Love Club part is very legible still.
Well, that's cool. I did that one like 7 years ago. Where else do I have? My first script I ever
That
did.
Lorelai is she's holding on.
I know, but that was the first script I ever did, and that was 8 years ago. It like I know it says Lorelai.
You can see it.
This one was the first typewriter font I did. It's mushed. I gotta finish this one. You know, words. Mama tried.
Mama.
Mama, I'm mama.
There you go. There you have it. All the fucking things. Just get tattooed. Who fucking cares if it's gonna last or not? Who cares if you're gonna hate it? Just do it.
We're all just fucking flesh suits walking around.
Yeah, make it
Decorate
cool.
your flesh
Make it cool. Like, come on, don't be boring and not have tattoos.
Even with
Do
our
whatever the fuck you
opinions, we
want.
could be wrong.
Absolutely.
This is
We
just
contradict ourselves like halfway through. It's fine. Get your tattoos.
constantly a contradiction.
Get your tattoos. Get whatever you want. Fucking rock it.
Get.
Rock it.
Get the face tat.
Maybe we'll do an episode in 40 years from now.
We'll circle back.
We'll circle back.
Circle
Episode
300,000.
300,000.
What are we at?
Yesterday, the 20th episode went out.
I would have thought it would be more than that.
No.
That's still a lot.
We took quite the break, ma'am.
Excuse me, I don't think it was that long. It was like a month. That's not bad. I created a human.
What?
Was it more than a month? It was a month, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. We also had weeks like before that we just didn't.
Yeah, we've had times where it was spaced in between.
Yeah.
Like we
20 weeks. We started
missed a week.
at the beginning of fall. No, in October. Yeah, it hasn't been.
Yeah, that checks
super
out.
long
That
we've
checks
been
out.
Doing the podcast either.
Yeah. Do people watch it? Like, is there views on YouTube and shit?
Yeah.
Is it
Well,
staying
one
around the
yesterday, and
same?
It already has 55 views, and it was posted last night. So that's 55 human beings.
That's not a lot.
It's more than 3.
I think it's 4. I think 4 people.
I think that it's not going to hit in your brain until we get like 100,000 views.
Oh, fuck no. No. Because I mean, like, it's the Sioux. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
No offense if
Till we're
people in
getting
the
brand
Sioux.
deals and 100K views, Kat doesn't want it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even if you look at like TikTok and stuff, like you can get like millions of views, and I'm like, oh, and you don't think of it as
Also, a
anything.
million views doesn't mean shit on TikTok anymore.
That's what. Yeah, it's all relative.
Viralness has died. Things. With
Oh,
a
yeah.
million views,
Oh, yeah.
and people talk about it for 2 days, and then
Yeah.
it's done.
Yeah.
It's the like even if we had a clip, say we had a clip go viral on TikTok, would any of those people actually go watch the episode? Like a very small percentage would actually go and watch
Absolutely.
it.
Maybe.
Because everyone's attention spans are fucked now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because like how long is a TikTok?
Like 10
It could
seconds
be anywhere up
sometimes.
to like a couple minutes, but
Usually not.
it's the like having to go find the link, click it, go watch
Yeah.
it. Like it has to be like
And then
so,
sit through our 45-minute podcast.
Yeah, no one wants to listen to something.
Good luck, bro.
It would take years. It would take like a year, like just with the way that social media is now, it would take a long time of multiple viral videos and people like getting like a following a little bit for them to like in turn go watch the YouTube thing. And it's just like a whole...
Perfect. We can just stick with our 5 regular
Unless it's like,
listeners.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we can say whatever the fuck we want because no one's listening to it anyway, so I don't give a shit.
unless it's like overnight fame, which is like it's hard to come by these days.
Don't want it.
oh, no.
The internet is a hellscape now.
Woo, and we keep putting into it.
Yep. Here you go. Here's another one. Ding.
Here's another one. Ding.
I like doing the podcast,
yeah.
though. Like, I look forward to it.
And lots of people that watch it religiously like it.
Cool.
So
We're just silly guys.
We're just silly little guys.
Yeah.
We partying this weekend? We getting went wild?
yeah, Tony's B-Day.
Cute. Old man.
Party
Let's do a
hardy.
podcast in the garage. Just
We should.
Live.
I don't think that could go on the internet.
No. I mean, no. Too much fun happens there. For sure.
Bye.
That's it.
Where are you going?
We're going bye.
Where are you going, Riley?
She got somewhere to go. Bye.
Just shuts off the camera.